It's Tuesday, February 20th at 1:47 in the afternoon, and we're down on the Cataraqui Trail just heading west from Yarker. It's a beautiful 1 degree centigrade right now. When we left the house it was -3 degrees, so the temperature's gone up quite quickly coming down here, just 20 kilometers or so. And the weather's supposed to get even warmer the next 3 days, up to 7 degrees tomorrow, 6 degrees for the following 2 days. Chance of rain, but getting quite warm for the next 5 or 6 days. I checked the snowmobile conditions map online this morning to see which trails are open or closed. This one was actually ranked as closed, but I can see lots of snowmobiles have been along it, and there's quite a bit of snow over this section, so I'm not sure why they had it ranked as closed. I was hoping I'd be able to walk here with a few snowmobiles going by. I'm not sure that's going to happen, but we'll see. Well, there they are already. That didn't take long. That doesn't bode well for a peaceful walk through the country. I imagine the warmth of the next few days will probably get these trails back to almost bare again, because we're not only going to get temperatures up in the 7-degree range, but we're also going to get some rains. So there won't be much snow left here after that, I don't think. Haven't been down on this trail for a while, so I was keen to get back here. It's certainly nice to be here again and see the beauty of the trail. The white snow is just bright, brilliant white today now that the sun has come out. Lots of nice shadows across the landscape as well. And the warmth that is coming now feels great. Very nice afternoon here. I just dropped my phone out of my pocket for the second time in 1 week after having never done it before. It's usually stayed in the pocket of this coat quite well. Quite a nice little shape for it to stay in there, but for whatever reason it's fallen out 2 times, and luckily I've noticed it very quickly. Well, despite the fact that we've had a pretty easy winter so far, I certainly am getting keen to have spring come back again. Okay, we've almost walked over to Curl Road now, which is the first road west of Yarker on the trail here. It's been a pretty nice walk. Just had the two snowmobiles go by us so far. Not sure how much further I'll go when I get to Curl Road. We might walk down Curl Road a bit to the river where I often swim the dogs in the summer just to see what it's like. It should be open, parts of it at least. So that might be nice to look at. Then I might go a little further west on the trail, although I'm not sure. I had an indoor workout this morning and it feels like I've twisted something in my lower back or something. It's been sending some pretty severe shocks down my legs, so I'm trying to walk that out, but every so often you get the sharp twinge. So 1:40 and we're just approaching Curl Road here, so that took us almost an hour. 53 minutes, I believe. Normally it takes me about 45 or 40, depending how quickly I'm walking, but with the mushy snow here, it's taken me a bit longer. Okay, let's take a walk down to the river here and see what it looks like. I'm sure the dogs aren't thinking of going for a swim. They're probably wondering why I'm coming down here even. But typically when we come down here, it's about 30 degrees centigrade or 80 something on the Fahrenheit scale. And we need a swim, or the dogs need a swim. Just as I suspected, this area here is open. And I can see further off to the east it's open too in the rapids area. Very pretty. And here's the view off to the west. This is just a short little section of road here until it meets the next road, the Camden East Road. I thought maybe we would walk up here a little bit just to get a sense of the feeling of the road. I haven't really walked up here before. Shouldn't be too much traffic. There's the river off to the east, showing the mild rapids in that section. Okay, that's as far as I'm going to walk up Curl Road. We've almost come right to the other road now anyhow, so we're just going to turn back and head back on the trail, I think. My hip and leg is still bugging me a bit, so I don't want to get too far afield in case I have to crawl back home. So 2:08 and we're back on the trail heading east back to Yarker. That was a nice little walk up Curl Road. Basically just walking through agricultural land, but quite pretty. Just a couple houses up there, so nice stretches of fields to look at and water in the ditches. Oh, I see a couple snowmobiles coming up the trail there. Maybe it's the same two that went by earlier. There goes Emirates 242 to Dubai from Toronto. A380, Airbus A380. As so often happens during my afternoon walks, I have this plane fly over me. Well, it's just coming up on 3 o'clock here, and we're finishing up our walk on the Cataraqui Trail. Just coming back to the parking lot here at the Yarker parking area. And that plane, that jet plane I just filmed about 15 minutes ago, I just checked Flight Radar, which is the app I follow all these planes on, or anyone can follow the planes on. That plane is now just passing south of Sherbrooke, Quebec. So that's how far it's gotten in those short 15 minutes from Yarker here in southeastern Ontario, north of Kingston or northwest of Kingston, all the way out to south of Sherbrooke, Quebec. They move right along. Anyhow, hope you enjoyed this walk along the Cataraqui Trail west of Yarker over to Curl Road and back. It's a gorgeous afternoon still, and it feels like it's warming up even further. Bit of a breeze from the west, which is bringing in the warm air, and looking forward to that warm air for the next 3 days.